Hello, welcome to Nick's School. I am Nick. How are you? What is your name? Today we are going to learn about comparing objects, comparing things based on a number of parameters. We are going to look at things which are bigger or smaller based on their sizes. Then we are going to look at things which are longer or shorter based on length. Similarly, we are going to look at taller or shorter, heavier or lighter, higher or lower, less or more, which is going to be based on count and numbers, small, medium or large based on size, least or most based on quality, taste, and how you like it. You can also compare before and after based on the position or time or day of the week. So we're going to cover all these things. Are you ready? Okay, I need you to get a notebook and a pencil, and we are going to do some fun stuff. And remember, you should always repeat every word and sentence I say so you get used to these English words. And that way you will be able to have a conversation when you're talking to your friends and trying to explain to them what is the difference between bigger and smaller, longer or shorter, heavier or lighter, less or more, small, medium or large, least or most, before or after. So you see, it's like poem, it's like music. The more you practice, the better it becomes and easier for you to recite these words. And when you tell them in a quick and clear manner, then everybody will like you and they want you to teach them. So remember, write down everything we are saying and repeat every word I say. Okay, let's begin with the comparisons. Okay, here is a slide. We're going to compare whether something is bigger or smaller based on the size. Okay, here is your first test. We have an elephant here, and on this side we have a horse. Which one is bigger? Did he say horse? Oh no, look at the size. The horse is much smaller than the elephant. Look at the elephant is smaller, it is much bigger, and so elephant is bigger than the horse because of its size. I mean, look at the size of the elephant's legs. They are so big compared to a horse's legs. And look at the tummy. You see? So the size can be related to the height, length, and the girth or the depth. So there are a lot of things that go into the size. Let's look at another example here. Here we have a milk carton, and here we have a gallon of milk in a jar, plastic jar. Okay, which one is smaller? Oh, this is easy. Milk carton is smaller because look at the size of the milk carton. Look at the size of this 1 gallon milk container. This is much longer and is much wider, whereas the carton is smaller in length and smaller in its width, and it is smaller in its height also, or shorter in its height. So carton is smaller than a gallon of milk plastic container. Okay, that's very good. So let's go to the next slide here. Okay, now we're going to compare things based on their length. The length is measured in inches or feet or miles. Any unit that measures the length can be used to compare things. So here is a fork, and here we have a key. Which one is longer? Of course, this fork is longer than the key because the length of the fork is much longer compared to the length of the key. The way you measure length is from one end of the fork to the tip of the fork. Similarly, you measure the length of the key starting from one end to the other. And when you measure these, you will find out the fork is much longer than the key. So that was easy. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's have some more fun. Oh, this is a lot of fun. Let us look at here. We're going to compare things based on their weight. You know how you find out weight? You get on a scale like this, or if you have a scale in the bathroom, you get on the scale, then you check your weight, don't you? And when you check your weight, you know how much you weigh. Then when you find out your big brother is much heavier than you, that means he weighs more than you do. So let's compare two. We have a Lego block here, and here we have an iron block. My God, this iron block is so heavy, you can't even move it. Whereas Lego block, you can just pick it in your hand and have fun. So, which one is heavier? Of course, the iron block. The iron block is real heavy because it is made of iron, and Lego block is lighter because it is made of plastic or wood. Okay, similarly, let's compare the milk in a carton and milk in a plastic 1 gallon container. Okay, here we already know this is 1 gallon milk. That means it is much bigger and is much heavier compared to milk in a carton. In a milk in a carton is very small amount compared to the milk in the 1 gallon container. So definitely the milk in a gallon container is much heavier than a milk in a small carton. Wonderful. Okay, let's move to the next comparison. Here we are going to compare two objects based on whether there is less or more. Okay, look at the first group of jelly beans and then look at this group of jelly beans. This is A and this is B. Which one has more jelly beans? A or B? They look like they're about the same size, but if you count, this one has lot more jelly beans. They're all packed together. So A has more jelly beans, whereas B has less jelly beans compared to A. Okay, here's another example. We have some leaves here, and which one has less leaves? Now pay attention, which one has less leaves? That means which one has a smaller count of leaves. Okay, let's count it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's put a 7 here. Let's put a 7 here. All right. And this is 1, 2, 3. So there are only 3 leaves here. So which one has less number of leaves? B, because there are only 3. 3 is less than 7. Ah, good. You are smart. I like you. Okay, let's go to the next test here. Now we are going to compare two items based on their speed. You know, when you're riding in the car with your parents, the car is going fast. And some cars go faster. When they are going faster, they pass by your car. So that is based on the speed. Now you have to tell me which one goes faster, car or an aeroplane. car goes on the road. It goes maybe 60 miles, 70 miles per hour. Whereas, have you been in an aeroplane? If you sit in the aeroplane, it is going to go real fast on the runway, then it's going to take off and fly into the skies. Aeroplane can go up to 200 to 600 miles per hour. Oh, look at that. Aeroplane can go, what did I say? 600 miles. 600. Whereas a car can go anywhere from 60 to 80 miles. Oh, I got messed up. Let's fix this. Okay, 60 to 80 miles. Okay, so that is done. What about a horse compared to a turtle? Which one goes slower? Oh, come on, you should know. Turtle just goes real slow. You see, both of them have 4 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one also has 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't see it, but they have 4 legs. But the turtle goes real slow, whereas horse can gallop. It can go so fast. So, horse is faster than the turtle. So, this is based upon speed. Okay, let's look at the next example here. Okay, now we are going to look at some items based on their size. You like pizza? What kind of pizza do you like? Pepperoni? Come on, you're supposed to like vegetarian pizza. Vegetarian pizza is good for health. Anyway, you like a small pizza, or you like a medium pizza, or you like a large pizza? Which one do you like? Well, how do they find out which pizza is smaller and which pizza is larger? Well, it's based on the length of the pizza. This is called the diameter. So, they measure the diameter. For example, a small pizza may be like 7 inches. A medium pizza may be 12 inches. And a large pizza will be like 16 inches. So, that is based on the diameter of the pizza. That's how the size is determined. So, you know about the pizza. So, what pizza you like to order? You want a medium pizza or a large pizza? No, you're not going to get a large pizza. You're a kindergarten kid. I think you should get a small vegetarian pizza. You don't like vegetarian pizza? Well, I think you will like it. When you grow up, you're going to be real strong if you eat good vegetables. Anyway, let's move on to the next one here. Okay, now we're going to find out who is shorter and who is taller. And this is based on the height. Height is also measured using a scale. And usually if you go to a doctor's office, they have a long scale and you stand there, then you can see what your height is. What is your height anyway? You're like 3 feet or 4 feet. Okay, look at here. Here's Grandpa, who is like 6 foot tall. Okay, let's put down that so it make it easy for us to learn. Grandpa is 6 feet tall, and kindergarten kid is, let's say, like 3 feet tall. So, who is taller in the group? Of course, Grandpa is taller than the kindergarten kid, because Grandpa is 6 foot tall, whereas the kindergarten kid is 3 feet tall. That means Grandpa is much taller than the kindergarten kid. And who is shorter? Well, of course, the kindergarten kid is shorter because he is only 3 feet tall compared to Grandpa, who is 6 foot tall. Now you know how a short and tall person looks. Let's go to the next comparison. Okay, there are a lot of interesting things here. I want you to pay attention because it's very important for us to know. For example, this light here, is this above the window or below the window? Look at it. You can see it. So the light is above the window because it is at a much higher height than the window. Okay, that's very good. Now, here's the book. All right, let's look at the book here. So the book is on the table or under the table? Oh, that's easy. You can see the book sitting on the table. So the book is on the table. Okay, here is another example. Now let's look at this chair. This chair is near the table or far away from the table? Take a guess. Of course, the chair is near the table. All right, let's find out now. Oh, look at that. There is a cat here. Is a cat sitting on the window or on the sofa? Aha, you're right. The cat is sitting on the window. Okay, here's a tricky one. You have to really think now. The tree is outside the house or inside the house? Think. The question is the tree outside the house or inside the house? Did you say outside the house? Ha, you are good. You are absolutely right because the tree is outside the house and here is the door and it is outside the door. So the tree is outside the house. If the tree was inside the house, it will be much closer. Here you can see the tree inside the house, but this is outside the house because you can see the tree through the windows. Okay, see, that's how you compare things based on its relationship with other items in the house. I told you, like the light is above the window, it is not below the window. The book is on the table. The chair is near the table. The cat is sitting on the window. And the tree is outside the house. Wonderful. I like you. You're a good boy. You're a good girl. Okay. Now here we have a choice of hamburger, all vegetables, or ice cream. Which one do you like most? What? Did you say ice cream? I knew you were going to say ice cream. Let us circle this. That is, you like the ice cream the most. All right. Now you are left with two choices. Which one do you like better? You like the vegetables or hamburger? Did you say hamburger? Okay, let's circle that. So you like the hamburger and ice cream. That means you least like the vegetables. That's not good. You have to like the vegetables. You have to have a mixture of vegetables, ice cream, hamburger, all in right proportions. So make sure you get your vegetables because if you want to get stronger and sharper, you need to eat your vegetables, not just ice cream and hamburgers. You got it? You don't like the vegetables? Well, you better get used to the vegetables because these vegetables are very important. It has minerals, it has enzymes. Oh, and look at all these wonderful colors. Red, yellow, orange, green. I mean, they carry all the vitamins. Yeah, you got to like the vegetables. What do you mean you don't like the vegetables? You're going to like the vegetables. Next comparison. Okay, now we're going to compare before or after. You know, in another video, we studied calendar. And if you want to learn more about the calendar, you go to our playlist, Nick's School playlist. And there you look for the video with the title Calendar. Then you will get a full description of the calendar. Anyway, let's talk about how to use the calendar here and explain before and after. Let's say today is Thursday. This is today. Can't write very much with this mouse. I need to get a pen maybe. So this is today. Now I'm going to ask you, here is Wednesday. Does the Wednesday come before Thursday or after Thursday? You see here the calendar, these are the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So this is today and we are talking today. We are doing this comparative studies. Wednesday comes before or afterwards? Before. You are right. Wednesday comes before Thursday. So what comes after Thursday? Here's a clue. What is this? Friday. You are good. I like it. So if today is Thursday, Wednesday comes before Thursday and Friday comes after Thursday. How do you like this? Okay, now we have come to the end of the lesson, but remember always what I told you. You should always have a notebook and write down all the things I am saying. Go back, listen to the whole presentation and repeat every word I say and repeat every sentence I say. When you do that, you will learn to have a good conversation English. That will help you to build your vocabulary. It will help you to build your communication in English, and at the same time you are learning all different subjects, topics. Like today we talked about comparing things. Okay, we are going to stop here and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Don't forget your vegetables now. I'm going to ask you next time how many vegetables you had. All right, bye bye.